What?
What did I just loot?
As the ill-fated princess feels her life force fade with every breath of surface air, her sole recourse is to return from whence she came.
What?
Not if I go really fast.
Well?
No! Wait, I had a Death's Defiance. Oh, I didn't use it.
Just a moment. You traveled to the surface, knowing full well the fates decided long ago that those of your line could not survive there and would always be forced back to the underworld.
Virtue, I think you lose 70%, not down to 70%. So I'd lose 35, have 15 remaining.
Their curse was palpable. I never intended to stay for long, just long enough to lend my relatives support. But it seems your sisters insist that I do no such thing.
Well, I don't see them around right now, do you? Incidentally, there was once an incantation that I happened upon, which was not intended for my eyes. But I now choose to think that it was intended for yours. Farewell.
Unraveling a fateful bond. You don't use the plus 28 point card starting with plus 28 points. I'm not, I'll have to check. I might not have that one on right now. Oh, I can bond the frog? Hold on, other choices before I do that?
Up? You must remember something of life on the surface, right, Dora? Anything at all? I wonder what it must have been like.
I don't remember, and I don't wonder. Who cares? This is the life right here.
Good evening.
Thank you for visiting me last night, Lord Moros.
She was an explorer?
Hypothetically, if I were to complete a certain incantation that somehow loosened the grip the three fates have on my birthright, how angry would they be?
Please understand, Princess, that I am not at liberty to give advice on matters such as that, not even hypothetically. I trust I've been sufficiently direct in putting it this way.
In other words, we shouldn't be talking about this at all, and I assume all risk for my actions related to any potentially forbidden incantations that I've learned.
Yes, that covers it.
What news?
Can I suppress my illness on the surface?
Need one more moss, 2 thalamus. So moss is from the surface, so I gotta go up there and die again. Thalamus, I don't know.
You visited the surface. I can't imagine that played out particularly well. At least you made it back at all.
Moro says thank you for signing the terms of service.
It was draining. Even at night, something about being under the stars, I didn't know there were so many. It was more than I could take. You were right.
A lesson learned and an experience gained. The fates themselves do not want you up there. What shall you do?
I have an incantation to complete. I don't need to stay forever on the surface. I just need to hold on long enough to make it to Olympus.
Ah, then you seek to improve this aspect of yourself without rejecting it outright. I see how that may work.
It has to.
Something to report. The Good Witch always figured you would make your way up to the mortal realm. Once you were ready and the situation called for it. Well done.
She warded the pathway there, until such time as I had the means to pass through. The climate on the surface is another matter.
Your underworld birthright stuff getting in the way? A curse, not just a blessing, it would seem. Well, if your witchery got you this far, surely it can aid with this predicament.
That's the plan.
Wondering if I should keep pushing for the surface thing or keep pushing for Kronos.
Shades of the Crossroads, greetings. Headmistress couldn't ask for better familiars than you two.
Hello, hello, Oscar. All right, let's try to bond to the frog.
The way you can breathe out of water, so too could I breathe the surface air. This is a very special treat, Phrynos. It means you'll be protected when you're with me, and you can protect me in turn.
Familiar gained,
Meet me in the
Phrynos.
training grounds.
Meet me in the training grounds. Okay.
Where'd Nemesis go?
You need one more
Strength
moss from the
and wisdom
surface,
of
but
my
that one is not there.
predecessors.
Let's see. Gain 20 health and mana. That's a 2 cost. Let's see.
The
There.
Titan.
Alright. Yeah.
Ready.
I forgot I took that off a long
Phrynos,
time
you're
ago.
here.
There was some other reason that, there was some... I had a good reason for it at the time, but now I can afford it again.
Come along.
It seems we have a new disciple. May we converse?
Press B with familiar info. Bonus max life plus 10%, tools support plus 1 tablet of peace. He can perform the function of the tablet of peace 1 time. Okay.
Patience, young one. You were most brave to venture to the surface, and most foolhardy as well, debatably. Is there no incantation that could help?
I think there is, Commander. Except, it calls for reagents that can only be found up there. But how am I supposed to gather them before the incantation is complete?
Mayhaps just make a run for it, I don't know. So what if you can't stay long? Just grab what you need and get out of there.
It's not ideal, but...
I'll say if you want Thalamus, you need the shovel. Is it shovel on the surface or shovel down below? You know what? I'm just gonna outright ask you guys. Can anyone tell me where to get bronze? Because I've done like 8 runs looking for bronze and I haven't found it yet. Bronze is pickaxe on surface. Okay. Alright, because I'm wanting to try the last weapon, but I haven't gotten to do so yet.
Going up. Cold up, I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
You are not meant to be here, little star. Your cursed blood shall fight your every step. Yet Nyx herself would understand the struggle that you face. She too once thwarted what the fates foretold. The choice is yours. The dead shall rise. Impressive as always.
I can't. Needed this.
That might be bronze right behind me right now. Yes! I think I got it. I think I got it. I might not even like the next weapon, but I've been wanting to try it all night.
What are you doing on this side? You lose your way? Thought you had business on the underworld, not here. Mayhap I'm just a bit out of the loop, is all. You need this stuff or not?
This isn't working.
Can't go that way. Oh god. What? I don't know. Pick one.
Lovers.
Oh, I thought she said lovers. She said lovers. I'm about to die, chat. So it looks like the
Return to
extra
Shadow
life
now.
thing does not work when you die from breathing the surface air. Question mark, who's your favorite god? In the first game,
so that's
one of
the
the ones I loved
surface
was
then.
Dionysus, but he's not in this one. I like Demeter. I like Hephaestus quite a bit.
We made it back here safe and sound, didn't we, Phrenos?
A couple of pet chips in the queue. What's up, dude? After the stream this morning, he was like yowling, and I was like, "What? What is it?" And he was like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah," and he like ran away making those noises, and I followed him, and he led me to his water bowl, which was full, but he had like put one piece of food in it, so I guess it had like ruined the water. And I was like, "Do you want me to swap out your water?" And then I swapped it out, and then he like rubbed up against my leg a bit, and then like I guess all was well. Like you would have thought, like the way he was yowling when I was finishing the stream, like you would have thought he was hurt or something. But he was like, you know, my water, it is not crisp.
Looky who! Dora must be hiding for a bit.
Regained your strength, I see.
What to cast?
Alright, someone said Thalamus was shovel down to chaos or something.
What? Does Headmistress know yet of your little excursions? Not much escapes her notice last I checked.
Strongly advise you mind your own responsibilities. Hecate doesn't control me, and you should show a little gratitude.
She sounds really similar to, who was the Fury? That was constantly, like, hate flirting with Zagreus. Meg? Sounds like Meg.
Endangering us all? I didn't ask for your assistance, Nemesis.
Because you're weak.
You have this. Nemesis has been in an especially foul mood of late. Anything I should know about?
I was going to ask you the same. She sought my task, but that's nothing new. Though she's been clashing with Headmistress more and more.
Shame it's been this way. Personally, I'd rather have divine retribution with me than against. I reckon you can't just smooth things over with her, can you?
I have my doubts. Rest easy, son of Nyx.
Those are still doing their thing.
My altar.
Argent Skull. Finally. Blast foes with explosive attacks and retrieve the shells with lunging specials.
Sure. Revol, the Argent Skull. I know the fury in your hollowed eyes.
Requisition authorized.
Press left click to attack. It actually has kickback. It sends you flying backward.
Gotta step on the path to perfection. I almost budged.
Wait, it bounces? Okay.
Observe my disciples.
Okay. Gift.
Commander, though it falls to us to keep the old traditions alive, may you partake of this nectar, unburdened by the weight of its significance.
I'm most appreciative of both the offering and of the sentiment, and I summarily shall do my part. Behold, the luckiest of my possessions is in your possession now.
Behold!
You honor me, Commander.
Luckier tooth. Alright, what was that? After you fall to 0, automatically restore 50. Oh, it's an extra life. Okay. So if I get to the final area, I might use that. Got it, got it, got it. Yeah, the first game had Lucky Tooth. That's Luckier Tooth. Okay, and then someone said I need the shovel to get the other material I need. Alright.
My path is set. I will not fail.
Hey, a hammer. Right off the gate. How do I gift the hammer so it gives me free hammers? Your attacks fire your shells all at once in a spread pattern. Your specials destroy 50% of armor. Your specials are 35% faster. Strike faster?
Behold the argent skull. Seeds.
Like, what's gonna replace New Vegas now? Gonna move Kingmaker to the morning. The first thing is the Last Spells DLC. I bought it today. I loved the Last Spell. And I'm eager to see how the DLC is. Alright, so hold on. This is 10 mana. That's 20. Alright, so it's 20 whether you widen.
Counter right now.
So it's 20 when it starts to widen, I guess. When are you gonna do Forbidden West DLC? I did. If you missed it, it is on Mukluk Plays. Did you know I have 2 YouTube channels?
Predictable. A lightning sigil.
Your father and I had our differences, but the brotherly bond we shared was very strong indeed.
No, it wasn't.
Than either one of us. Let us prevail in this war to honor him.
Your cast also causes lightning bolts really strong. Omega cast. String goes near face struck by lightning. I'm not going to be having the mana for that often.
Good find.
Looking for any diggy holes. Don't see any. Takes 3 skulls to kill one of those. The frog, like, messes with me sometimes. Like, I think that there's an enemy there because I see movement, and then I'm like, oh, it's the frog. There's chaos. But there's something else here first. Let's see. Ensure Chaos Gate spawns ahead as soon as possible. Yeah, I'll do that because it says I need to for a fortune thing.
A little pain is all.
I hope that does not consume the fortune that I just got.
Back. Gold coins.
Within the silence of the infinite abyss lies infinite possibility. The limitless and unseen building blocks of all that has ever been conceived, and all that shall ever be.
It's really quite a lot.
When you return to Shadow, I briefly sense your presence in the infinite abyss. So I have seen that the servant of the three fates found you in that hidden place. He relayed to you a secret, did he not? Respond.
You mean Moros? His secret was about the surface, about how I can survive up there. I know this goes against the Fates' designs, but Olympus needs me. And to achieve my task, I need them.
I see. As you may know, I am uninterested in the Fates having undue influence. Perhaps you may find a catalyst here for this incantation, whether they like it or not.
Oh, and there's a hint. In case if I hadn't
This
asked
can
up.
grow into exactly what I need.
Wait, did he just give me the items? Oh, he just gave. I think he just gave me the items. Oh, okay. Let's see. If the next 3 encounters, whenever you take damage, you're stunned. Afterward, you lose less mana. For the next 4 encounters, each time you use moves, get hit for -7. Omega moves. Afterwards, restore 5 mana every 1 second. Each time you use Omega moves, -7. For the next 3 encounters, each time you use cast, get hit for +/-4. Afterwards, gain 36 max mana. Let's go for this. All right, don't use cast for a bunch of rooms. Definitely. Omega's need to be charged, right? Yes.
Let's go then.
When you're doing the dash like that, does it make you invulnerable while you're doing it? Does anyone know? Oh, I charged that.
Such rage it must have felt. See that, Homer?
The great and crafty Zeus.
See that, Homer? She was talking to the narrator.
Then you truly must be one of our best remaining chances to thwart the Titan's plans. For Zeus is loath to ask for help, or offer it.
Your attacks do more damage and inflict freeze. Your cast deal. We're not using cast right now. Your cast does bonus damage. Okay, let's do attacks. Icy Skulls. Alright, before I go back into Chaos, is there anything else here? I don't see anything. Hi guys, hey Barrett!
Some sort of seed.
Alright, I think we've got enough.
By the will of chaos.
For the next 4 encounters, -29 life, but then +1 to all elements. For the next 5 encounters, move slower. Afterwards, 61% chance to find double resources and gathering tools. For the next 5 encounters, each time you use specials, you take 5 authors. Let's go for less health. Yes. We can compel this with the frog.
Calm that shade down, Phrynos. Rest easy
Oh, it
now.
just does it. You don't have to do the minigame. Oh, that's neat. Little tiny added bonus there.
There you are. These wretches were nothing. Back when we used to spar, almost never got a clean hit in on you. You'd always slip out of the way.
What choice did I have? One clean hit from you was more than I could take back then. But I've been practicing.
You're tougher, yeah. Though by how much? How about I hit you right now, and if you can take it, you'll get this nice reward I found. Deal?
Invite Nemesis to take her best shot. Minus 14.
Ah, good.
Dude, I thought you were gonna punch me. You just stabbed me?
Saved.
And then she took the jello room.
Silken finery, so soft, divine. Spin my threads and catch whatever comes my way. You've come back. No.
Oh, I can gift her.
An amphibian. Do get it out of here, my friend. Please help me get it out.
She's afraid of the frog.
Steady yourself, Arachne. This is Phrynos. Phrynos is a friend. A familiar friend of mine, in fact. He means you no harm at all. Your stash of flies, however, that we may need to safeguard.
Oh, that is a relief. Well then, Phrynos, if indeed you are a friend, then you are welcome here. And if you'd like a bite to eat, then you are more than welcome to that too.
Let's do Onyx Dress.
Like a warm embrace.
Let's gift her. I don't think I've gifted her before.
Each time I pass through Erebus, it's comforting to know I may run into you along the way. Here's something for your lovely lair.
We don't often see this picture of Melanoe smiling.
Oh, why this is very sweet. It should attract a host of flies, I think.
You're supposed to drink it. It's nectar of the gods.
Very, very much. Now, won't you please take this? It's only fair.
Arachne,
Silken
this
sash.
is beautiful.
Get out of here.
I didn't expect a monster was in that. It caught me a little off guard. We don't have a lot of gold to spend, so let's go to Hermes.
Be well, all right?
Kind of glad Nomlet said don't forget to pick up the fabric. I didn't realize it was on the ground behind the tree.
No way you could have already stopped Drax by now, but going after him right when you did, you're buying us some time to
Hey,
put a
look,
little
it's the
wrinkle in
tree
his
of
plan.
birds.
So
How are you today?
Hey, Bertrie. Where'd the frog thing come from? We did an incantation allowing us to acquire a familiar. The frog is right at the entrance. It's literally there next to you every time you respawn after dying, but we were able to make it a familiar after doing a certain incantation. Find more gold. Your specials are faster. Each time you slay, let's get...
Let's pick up the pace.
The other two weren't useless, but I don't think they would have been hugely useful either.
Huh.
Breathe. You brought some company along. An unassuming choice. Your amphibious friend does not appear to have capacity to sway the outcome here.
I never trust appearances entirely, Headmistress, and no, neither do you. This must be an exciting night for Phrynos.
We are not here to entertain your woodland friends, Melinoe. Pray they don't get underfoot.